Everyone tells you that you need more leads, but more leads might be the thing that's killing your business. If you feel like you're busy drowning in work and your bank account isn't changing, then listen closely. Let's say you've been working hard this year to get noticed. You're posting on social media, doing blog posts, sending newsletters, and the leads start flowing in. But instead of feeling rich, you feel like you're always stuck on the phone, or you're stuck in meetings, or someone's calling you with a fire, and you don't have time to spend any time with your kids. This means you have income freedom, but not life freedom. You've tried working harder, but you just get more and more tired, and you're stuck in this loop. If you don't fix this, your life will become a successful prison. I'm Zach Pittman, and just a few years ago, I was spending 5 hours a day driving to and from work. I was hustling my ass off, but I had no time for my life. I realized more work was not the answer. I needed to create systems. Now I live in Spain with my family. My systems help fund the life abroad for me and my family to live the life of our dreams. I help people, mostly real estate professionals, set up a life system so that they can become borderless entrepreneurs. Let me break this down for you. Most people think you need more tools, more tactics, more leads, but complexity is a silent killer. It feels like you're being productive, but things are getting more tangled. If you can't step away from your business and aspects of it keep running itself, then it's broken. Adding complexity will just make more chaos. This means you have more leads coming in and chaos going out. This is the thinking you must acquire, which is thinking better by design so that you have systems that run seamlessly. Next, you should be thinking systems over effort. You don't need more hustle or discipline, you need better systems. Think of your business like a bucket. You're trying to pour in more water to the top of the bucket. Think leads. But in your bucket, you have holes. So the more things you keep putting into your bucket, the more leaks you have, and now you just have a huge mess on the floor. You need to stop events like random posting on social media and start focusing on infrastructure. This is where the AED system comes into play. I've done a full video on this. I'll put the link in the description so you can check it out. You'll use this AED system to fix the holes in your bucket. And AED stands for automate, eliminate, and delegate. You want to eliminate anything that's not making you money. That's the 80% of things that are not making you any money, because 20% of the things is where you will find your leverage. Then you want to automate things, which would be with an AI agent or with systems that keep running when you're not on the scene. And then you want to delegate. These are things that are underneath what you typically charge per hour or what you are worth per hour, which is just figuring out how much money you make divided by the hours you work. If the work you're doing is below that hourly rate, then delegate it out to someone else. Finally, let's say you've completed all of these things we just talked about. Now, you want to stop trying to talk to everyone. I'm a prime example of doing this because I like to be a people pleaser and I think that I can do everything. So as soon as someone reaches out, I try to just respond, get back to them and go back to doing what I was. But this is not the way to operate. When you try to be average to everyone, you're invisible. It also shows people that you may not be high value. In the digital world, the top 10% make 90% of the money. By picking one small game and becoming niche and not going out to try to do everything for everyone, you become more valuable. You become a key person of influence. This is what makes your leads higher quality, and you actually need fewer of them to make more money. This is why I specialize in systems for real estate professionals to create freedom. And there are massive problems I'm looking to solve. For example, most real estate agents say these leads are bad, and there's an entire flood of reasons why that is, and I step in to try and fix that. Imagine waking up in a place you love, like Bali by the beach. You get up, slow rise to your meditation, you go watch the sunrise, you have a breakfast and espresso, then you open your laptop, you do some in-depth strategy work on your business for 4 hours on things that actually grow your business instead of working in the business. And then the rest of your day, you close your laptop, focus on your phone, focus on getting healthy, focus on generating new ideas, managing the team and giving them things that they need because they are essentially running your business, and you're focusing on probably getting more clients by either taking phone calls or coming up with high leverage ways you can bring in new business. You aren't busy anymore. You're growing your business, focusing on strategy, doing things that you enjoy. And I'm not saying everything you do will be enjoyable, but you have choice over what you're focusing on. The success no longer feels heavy. When your business is designed this way, you feel more calm. So freedom isn't about working less, it's about building a life that you don't need a vacation from. So I ask you, what one thing in your business feels the most complicated right now? Tell me in the comments and let's see if we can't automate it, delegate it, or eliminate it.